What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jared for all things Call of Duty and console gaming. Rep with me. I know it's been a minute since I dropped a video. Life is life, just been grinding, doing other things. But in today's video, we're going to talk about Xbox. In my opinion, Xbox has just been stacking little wins. A coach hit us with it before. Success is nothing but a big stack of little wins. Xbox have definitely put themselves in the position they were in. Declining hardware sales, a lot of people leaving the platform, and a lot of just negativity, which was self-inflicted. Now, since Asha Sharma has stepped in as the new CEO of Xbox, she's just been doing an amazing job dropping the price of Game Pass, even though they removed Call of Duty, which is so what? They actually have promised the return of Xbox, so return of Xbox hardware. Project Helix, the next generation Xbox, has already been announced that it's in the works, and now there is a update. They'll start doing weekly updates or bi-weekly updates to the Series X console, probably the Series S as well. And by the end of the year, there will be an update to allow the Series X to perform on par with the PS5 Pro, which is a huge W for them. So back in 2024, when I actually left Xbox, that was one of the main reasons why I left. It was because the Series X, they dropped a 2 terabyte Xbox Series X, and I thought it was their quote unquote mid-gen refresh, similar to the PlayStation 5 Pro, but it wasn't. Just added an extra terabyte of storage, but it didn't help or push the needle for the games being played better on the console. So that and the whole everything's an Xbox campaign is why I left. Fast forward to now, they've just been having a lot of dubs. They really have. They're gaining their fan base back. They're rebranding. There's a new boot up screen, and there's just a lot of good things going on with Xbox. So my antennas are up. I'm an Xbox guy at heart, and hey, give credit to where credit is due, man. They've definitely been doing their thing as opposed to PlayStation 5. So PlayStation 5 is steady, and I'm on that platform now, but it's just not my thing. It really isn't. So you never know. I got an article pulled up here, though. It's from Xbox Live talking about the updates to the Xbox Series X that'll be coming soon. So check this out. Now I misquoted. So this article actually comes from tweaktown.com. Tweaktown.com, not Xbox Live. But AMD's FSR 4 coming to RDNA 2 could give Xbox Series X a PS5 Pro-like upgrade. So I'm right here at the top. AMD's AI Power FSR 4.1 will support RDNA 3 GPUs in July and RDNA 2 GPUs in 2027. Oh man, this update benefits gaming handhelds and could boost Xbox Series X visuals, offering sharper 4K images and less motion blur, potentially surpassing the baseline PlayStation 5 in visual fidelity. Get myself out the way. I can really get you what you need. There we go. Earlier today, AMD's Computing and Graphics SVP Jack Hewlett announced what longtime Radeon gamers have been waiting for AMD's new AI Power FSR 4.1 coming to RDNA 3 and RDNA 2 graphics cards. RDNA 3, which covers Radeon RX 7000 series, is set to get official support in July, with RDNA 2 and the Radeon 6000 series to get support sometime in 2027. So FSR is an AI upscaler similar to PlayStation 5's Pro's PSSR 2.0, and then NVIDIA for graphics cards with the computers, they have DLSS. So AMD is the manufacturer of the chip, the computer chip that goes into both the PlayStation and Xbox consoles, and they'll implement AI. AI is in everything, but AI helps games run better, look better, and even gives them a bump in FPS as well, performance. This is huge because FSR4 delivers a massive boost to image quality compared to FSR 3.1, especially when gaming at resolutions like 1080p and 1440p. While FSR4 previously exclusive to RDNA 4 and that's like GPUs like the 97XT because uses the lineup's second generation AI accelerators which support FP8. A lot of techie stuff, but here's the main thing. With FSR 4.1 coming to RDNA 2 and RDNA 3 GPUs, AMD is implementing an INT8 version to ensure that it works on first gen Radeon AI hardware. So right off the bat, this is a big win for gaming handhelds. Then I want to go down to what they say about it. Yeah. Unlike the PlayStation 5, the Xbox Series X features a full RDNA 2 suite of hardware and technologies, and FSR 4.1 on Microsoft's current flagship gaming console could deliver a PlayStation 5 Pro level upgrade. That's cool. That's the main thing I wanted to get to. Now, it did say 2027, which is next year, by the time they'll probably be dropping the Project Helix, so the next generation of console, but this does prove that the Series X is here to stay. So they'll continue to support it similar to how they have supported previous generation with the Xbox One X currently. A lot of games still drop on that console and it came out. Second version came out in 2017. The first version of it came out in 2013. So the reason is simple. Even though the PS5 Pro features a more powerful GPU than its baseline console, it's the inclusion of dedicated AI hardware and the arrival of Sony's AI-powered PSSR upscaling, and super resolution that has delivered the most impactful visual upgrade. FSR 4.1 running natively on the Xbox Series X could immediately deliver a sharper, more detailed 4K image with less ghosting and motion blur. Blah, blah, blah. Unfortunately, this is it. Unfortunately, with AMD stating that RDNA 2 GPUs will have to wait until 2027 for FSR 4.1, it probably won't be out in time for the Xbox's big 2026 releases like Gears, E-Day, and Fable. So that is a negative. I only had glanced at this article before, but that's a positive. You know, you can't have everything. It just goes to show that this console right here is here to stay, even though they'll probably drop another console soon. And that's just big. That's a positive. I know a lot of people probably have just got their hands on an Xbox Series X. They may have been on the Xbox One X. Again, games have been coming out on that for years. And it's exciting to see that they continue to compete with PlayStation. That's all I've ever wanted them to do in the console space. So that's awesome for consoles, awesome for Xbox guys. Xbox hardware is here to stay. And overall, this is another W. So let me know what you guys think in the comments if this even matters to you. But all I can say is me being an Xbox guy, everything that Xbox does that's a positive, it excites me. So that's all I got for you guys today. I appreciate anyone that ever checks this video out. I'm always on. I'm always repping. Y'all have a good one.